What's up, guys? Inferno Stop here on a new episode. This is my second episode on the Inferno Squad channel, and today we're going to be going over, well, first let me tell you, the first video of Scrap Mechanic that I did, I showed you other people's creations. Today, I'm going to be showing you my creations. So first off, I want to show you this, if I can get it on a lift. Okay. This is my mini caravan. What a caravan is, it's like a mini camper or motorhome, but doesn't really drive. So here it is. It's like a trailer. I'll show you how the trailer works after I show you this. So come over here, flick that switch, and the door opens. Whoa, the lag is real. Okay, so if I press Control and then D. Okay, this switch here, I believe, yep, okay, so that brings out the stairs, that brings out the stairs of the caravan, and what it does, so those two blocks you can see are moving a little bit. That's because they are not on anything. This part right here, this middle part, that is up at all times. When I flick the switch, it not only comes out, but that goes down, and it slides these down, so it's like working stairs, and they actually work. So over here, I just have some decorations. I have a controller over there. There's a little desk and a radio there. Yeah, so that's that. I have a bed, and there's like a little makeshift pillow. There are four windows, actually. There's one there, there's two there, and then over here is just looking at another little stand, and then a bathroom here with another window. So there's a sink there, there's a toilet, and then there's some toilet paper on the roll thingy. So there's really nothing that good about the caravan, but the one good thing is, this leads me to my second creation, which is this truck right here. Now, it's not the best truck, but it serves its purpose. I only made this just for one purpose, and that was to pull my trailer. Now, one button opens both doors. So if you press one, the doors close, but if you press the second button, see that little blue, the pipes down there, that comes out, and then it's got a place for the hook on the caravan to go. Now, I'm gonna get out of this truck. It does launch you through it, like it launches you through the front, but it's whatever. So if I take the truck, and I believe you can press Q now. Yes, so I can make it easier to do. Now, if I really don't need to, you don't need to open the doors to get in it, but, yeah, just click on that, and then, you have to turn the wheel. I'm going to turn a little bit, just go backwards. I have to go this way more. Sorry my video was so long, sorry my first video was so long, it was an hour long, which I really didn't want, but I'm sorry about that. Alright, hold on. It's very complicated. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. So what you have to do to actually tow the trailer is get the hook on the back to align with this part up here. Then you just flick this switch, and that will slowly, since it's up like that, it will start sliding in there. It'll probably help if I use a hammer to get it in. So once again, I'm using my fingers just to help it. So if I just bash it with a hammer, maybe it'll work. Alright, maybe if I hit the actual hook itself. There you go. So now the hook slides in there. Maybe I could, yeah, there you go. Now it's like all the way in. So the hook is in there. It's not going anywhere unless you go over like a giant hill that throws the hook off. But if you want to tow it, then you just come in here. You, that's the legs on the bottom. There's a button in here. You have to pull those up to tow the trailer. So you flick this switch to bring the stairs in, and this one to bring the legs down, or bring them up, actually. See, now they're not down. And then you just flick this switch to close the door, and then you're all good. And you come back over here to get in the truck. And now you can tow your trailer. Wait. Now the trailer is not propelled by anything, so it doesn't help the truck move, because it's got no engine. It's just a trailer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this here. You can name it. Truck. Save. Okay. Let's get out of there. Okay, let's press this and delete. Yes. Okay, now I have another truck, which is kind of more stable because the wheels aren't as big, but the wheels are spread wider out of the truck. So it's a little bit better, but there's only one switch on this truck because this, it's just out at all times. So, yeah, let's put this on the lift. I'm only doing this just to make it a lot less laggy. Just gonna make it simple. That's the A-Team van, and then let's press E and press delete. Yes. Okay. So that's that. I'm probably gonna share this, so if you guys wanna try out the caravan, I sure will share it with you guys. I'll share it on the workshop so you guys can check it out for yourself. I believe that's how it works. I will figure out how to put this on the workshop. If you guys really want the truck, I will do that too, but I will only do that if you guys leave a comment down below saying that you want it. So next up, there's not much that I have in this world, but next up is this. What this is really like a transport truck. You guys saw the transport plane yesterday, but this switch here closes the back door. So if we leave that open, over here is another way to get in while the back door is closed. The reason why there's a hole there is so you can actually access the buttons from the inside. So yeah, that opens up that door, and then this button down here puts the stairs down. They're not really like stairs, but they work. So yeah, there's another way to get in. I really usually don't use this door that much, but it's there for when I want it to be. So yeah, let's go back. Let's go through the back. This does have big wheels. It actually does, believe it or not, move pretty fast, even though it's pure metal and it's ginormous. So you can see all these buttons. I forget what this one does. Ah, that locks that door, so it doesn't open. And then this opens up these doors. So this is where all the magic happens. So I will show you that. So let me close these beautiful double doors. Everything is metal. There's nothing but metal in this truck. And it needs to be metal. Otherwise, there's no weight to it and it would fly right off. you can see that there's thrusters on it, and I only have thrusters on this because if it's so long, if it gets stuck over like one of those hills over there, it will not move. So the thrusters help it get over the hill. So that opens and closes this door, and then this does the stairs. These buttons are buttons 1 and 2 when you're in the driver's seat. So there's passenger seat too. I might put a couple other seats over here because there's nothing in here. There's 3 controllers and 2 switches up here. So I'm just gonna press X a couple. No, C. Sorry. So 1 and 2, close those doors. 3 does the double doors in the back. 4 does the big door. 5 is that. 6 is stairs. 7. What is 7? Oh, I know what 7 is. 7 is locking that door. 8 is the forward thrusters, and 9 are the backwards thrusters. And then, yes, it moves. It doesn't move that fast, but I mean, it moves. Number 1, it takes a while to get speed because it's so big. Number 2, the back door was down, so it's slowing it down. And number 3, it's just all metal. Plus, it's long. I believe it is 4-wheel drive. Let me check. Yeah, it is all-wheel drive. So, you really need it to be all-wheel drive. Otherwise, it won't work. And you can store cars back there, or you can put cargo back there. Whatever you want to put back there will work. So yeah, that's that. This video is 12 minutes long so far. Alright, I'm going as fast as I can. Again, sorry about the lag, but now this is the last thing in this world that I'm going to show you, because this is my treehouse. And yes, I have a treehouse. Now, you see that giant pole here. Sorry, excuse my phone. But there is something down here. I don't know why it's lagging so much. There's barely anything in this world. Oh yeah, there's my little stair contraption. I was practicing for something in the treehouse. So, if I flick this switch, it brings this down. Okay. So you just sit in this seat. You press 1, and then you go up. This brings you up to the treehouse. This is the only way other than, this is the only way other than nerd polling, and this is a lot easier. So then you just press E to get out. You always want to leave this up here because you could always, it's low enough, but it's high enough to get you onto the roof, but it's low enough that you could actually still use it. So up here, I wanted to show you guys this. This is an unfinished part right here, but if I flick this switch, this is a slowly moving or slowly opening staircase. There you go. And now we just climb it. I think I usually have trouble. Yeah, I always slip on this part. I don't know why, but you really have to jump on that part. Otherwise, it's okay. So if we flick the switch again, it closes. And the closing is just the same thing as opening, but backwards. So opening goes from bottom to top, closing goes from top to bottom. So over here, there's a random switch on the ground, but I don't know why. You wonder how to get over there, right? Well, flick the switch, and then the bridge comes up, and it opens. And that sensor is actually for the safety gate over there. The safety gate only works better when the bridge is coming up. When it's going down, the safety gate is open until the bridge is out of this sensor's way. So here is just a door. You can close it from the inside as well. But what this is, say I wanted to build a car. This is like my little workshop, so I flick this switch. You cannot place a lift up here though, that's the only bad thing. So you have to build it from ground up. You just flick the switch, E, E, and then that opens. So I mean, it's cool, but then again, you can't put a lift up here, so it's a lot harder to build a car. But if you're like an expert, I'm not an expert at this game, but if you are like an expert at this game, it'll be a lot easier for you. I probably can do it, but it's pretty hard. Just close that, and that is glass on the door. So let's just close up the bridge, and what the bridge does, that comes out. See, now that stays open until it leaves the center's way, and then that just folds down. It's very simple, not much going on there, but how do you get into the treehouse itself, like the actual original treehouse? You have to stand right here. Make sure you do not stand over there. You hold E and wait for the trapdoor to open all the way. Make sure it's open all the way, otherwise it'll just close on you. Okay, so that's good enough. And then you just hop down and it'll close by itself. So up here, this staircase is just an easier way to get out. You just flick this switch and then that opens. So you can go up there, and then you can open it. You can press the switch while you're up there. If you want it to come back down, of course, you could just leave it open. And then when you get in here, you just press this. So it's an easier way to get in, but yeah. So over here, I just have a small little bed, and then over here, there's really not much in here, and there's not much in here, but this part, which I really like, and of course my sliding door. And yes, it's a sliding door. I will probably do a tutorial on that for you guys. But here's just a little balcony. So here's a couple plants, just decorating the balcony. I do have a guardrail around it, and then let's flip this switch. I want to edit that so it goes in, and then like when you want to press it, when you want to pull the door out. So this is the same exact thing. The exit is the same exact thing as the entrance. Just hold that, but it does close a lot faster. So you want to make sure you're holding it as you walk forward. It does push you to the side of it as it's closing because it closes fast, but otherwise you really can't get back up. And then to get back up, you're not really stuck down here, but to get back up, you just push that down, and then the chair comes down. So then you just sit in the chair and go back up. So I'm gonna cut the video real quick so I can switch worlds, and I will show you my other world. Okay guys, so here's my next world, and I do have a lot more in this one, but this I will not be showing you guys. This was supposed to be some kind of monorail, but this world is a lot more laggy than the other one because of this. And you might be wondering, what is that thing? Let me just get something out of my inventory. I'm going to take a wheel out. Oh, wheel. Thank you. Okay, so this world is different. This button right here, you have to press E twice. So that's really a doorbell, but there's no point in using a doorbell. But yes, this is a construction zone. So this opens and closes this door, and I will show you that in a second. If you're wondering why the design is off, I will show you. I promise I will show you in a second. So yes, it's a construction zone because this is where I build my cars. This took me the longest to build. No platform like this comes with this thing around it. I built this from ground up, and I am actually very proud of it. Don't judge me, but I am. So these boots here do something. So when that closes, it's another locking mechanism. My camera's about to die. You press this, and then those not only go down, but that comes down. Let me switch my battery. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My battery died, but I will show you the locking mechanism again. Well, actually, I'll show you when it's locked, and you press this switch, the door will not open. But it also will not open because, of course, that thing is in the way of the button from the outside. There's really no point in this because you can get in from another way, which is all access, but it's whatever. So that opens, and then just flip this switch, and the door opens. So over here, this is just decoration. There's a lot of boxes over here. So yeah, that's just decoration. If you're wondering what this is like a little platform that I use. I put a lift down, and then I just raise it up. So, oops. I just put that on a lift, and then raise it up. Over here is my little work desk with a power fuse box up there. Sorry. And over here is just my bathroom. You might not have saw it, but there's a wall here that gives you your privacy. So there is toilet paper. These are paper towels right here. See, they're longer, and that one is toilet paper because it's shorter. But really, like I said, the locking mechanism is there's no point in it, but there actually is, because this you may be able to get through, but that right there, that is your problem. That's supposed to be like a makeshift spear shooter, but as you can see, it has wheels, so can't really shoot anything. But the point of it is, if somebody were to come over here, you can see it says construction zone. So you just come through here. I'm going to show you. See, you can't see it, but there's a sensor on that. So if you come through here, what does that do? See? Yep. Yeah. So yeah, that happens. So to reset it, you just put it back over here. Yeah, I really don't care where it goes. You may be able to see it, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's really like a spike shooter thingy-majigger. The only reason why this world is so laggy is because I have a jet flying around. Not really a jet, but like a thruster that's on its own. What this is, this right here is like a two-person limo. It has 2 engines, and it is pretty fast because it has thrusters, and of course 2 engines that are on full power. So yeah, I'm not really gonna show you guys that because there's really no point in it. But over here, this thing, this is like a 3-wheeled motorbike. I'll show you guys this. It doesn't work the best because the steering is like off by a long shot. The steering is just this front wheel turning by a bearing. The back wheels propel it. So really, it's not the best contraption, but it's really just there for show. This was my first car that I made, really. There's nothing too exciting about many things in this world, but my favorite thing in this world is what is in here. And the do not enter signs are there for a reason. But here we have the switch, which does open the door, but the only bad thing is the locking mechanism can only be accessed from the inside. So it's really when you're sleeping that you can use the locking mechanism. You just flick that switch and then that comes down, and then you cannot open the door because that is holding it closed. So there's really not much in here either. It's really just a toilet and a sink, which is open because it's a one-person house. There's a fuse box over here, and then there's a vent up there, and there's my bed. If you're wondering why it's so extended over there, I will show you that in 1 second. That is really my favorite part about this whole entire world. So let me get over there. As you can see, it says stop and do not enter. Why does it say stop and do not enter? It's just the same thing on the other side. But what this is my garage. So you flip this switch. I don't want to, yeah. Flick the switch, and then it opens, and here is my beautiful car. Yes, this is beautiful. You may disagree, but I think it's beautiful. And then again, it did take a while to build. Why is it stuck? Excuse this. I'm sorry. Why is it doing this? There we go. Why was it doing that? Alright. Let's try this again. I don't know why it had a wheelie popped like that. That was weird. But you just get in like this. I'm gonna fix that, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let's press 1. Close it. Okay. This is my beauty. This is my beauty. I know. It's ugly, I know. But it's actually a pretty nice car. It doesn't look nice, but it is. Back here we have a thruster, and I believe you press 3 for that? No, 3 is the radio, 2. 2 is the thruster. And 1 gives you access to the engine. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. I like it a lot. This is one of my favorite cars, except for the ones that I have downloaded, because the ones that I have downloaded are, of course, better than mine, as always. You can get in from the other side. I'm not a big fan of this world. This was the first world that I made, so again, I'm not the biggest fan of my own world, but it's whatever. It's the thought that counts. So then you just press E to make sure it's like emergency brake stop. I might just leave that there. Okay. It's not that long. So just close that up, and then that's really it for this episode. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more if you guys liked it, leave a like. If you really want to see more Scrap Mechanic, then comment that down below. Suggest what you want. Go check out my vlogging channel at NickStop14. Of course, go check out the videos that are made by the other Inferno Squad members. And subscribe, of course. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.